The Bionts were clever. Not even our smallest robotic rescue unit can dive that deep. A slightly built man might just be able to squeeze inside, but nobody could breathe down here at a pressure of 1,200 atmospheres.
Welcome back, ladies and people, to Archimedean Dynasty. So here we are at the Polar. We're still in the Shogunate. We just finished off defending Vostok, the capital of the Shogunate. And now the plot unfolds and we have to head somewhere else, Challenger. So we're going to the trench that is really deep. Yeah, so let's just go there. There it is, Challenger.
Challenger, geothermic power station, 5,402 meters to 10,039 meters.
10 kilometers depth. That is quite something. This is General Cox Flint. You better meet Admiral Ping. Alright, what are you doing here? I'm putting a crew together. You need to go down into the trench. To the bottom? That's more than 11 kilometers. Whatever's down there better be important. Ping will explain it to you. You'll find him in Shang Long Hall. Shang Long Hall, whatever. Aye, sir. So that's this place over here, but as the person I am, I'm just going to check around first. Well, I have everything I could possibly afford already, so no need to check out that. Maybe the torpedoes, see if they're... I think I'm already at maximum capacity, but just to be sure. Yep. Alright, so let's see what Ping has to say. Ni hao, soldier. Thank you for coming. You're welcome, Admiral. I always wondered what it was like in the Challenger trench. We're about to find out. We've detected movements on the trench floor. You'll go down there with our best men. Aha, Bionts. Do you think they're using the thin lithosphere layer here to explode a seismobomb? That's what we are afraid of. They're down there with a few large ships and a number of scout units. If that's what they're up to, you'll have to find the bomb. Okay, I'll go down. Hopefully my boat will withstand the pressure. The pressure is 1200 bars on the trench floor. If there's any shooting, watch out for the geothermal power station. I'll try not to hit it. 1200 bars. That's 1200 times as much as the atmosphere pressure. Wow. The power station is covered with a special titanium alloy that makes it virtually indestructible, but it's not something we want to test now. Understood. I'll go into the abyss. Yes, let's try not to blow up that station. And, well, let's do that mission. Should we have a look at those other places first? Nah, I think we'll get there in the meantime, at some point. So here, Bionts in the trench. Biont activities in the Marianas Trench. The Bionts appear to want to plant a seismobomb in the seismically active Marianas Trench. Heavy Shogunate units are stationed in the trench in FA to fight the Bionts. Your mission is first to identify a Biont bomber among the Biont forces in FP to confirm what the Bionts are planning. Afterwards, you are to assist the Shogunate group in its fight against the Bionts. The geothermal power station nearby must not be damaged. Among the buildings are some with highly explosive contents, which will go up with a single shot. Alright, so look out for those. Go to Nav B, fight your way through the Biont tumult and identify the bomber. Afterwards return to Nav A, help the Shogunate in the fight against the Bionts until they are driven away. The power station must not be damaged. Alright then. Here we go. Battle forces at Nav A. Say so over there. It's been a while since I played this, so I have to remember the buttons again. I think they are at Nav B near the geothermic power plants. Identify the cargo of the heavy attack bombers. Let's see, there's a scout, all scouts.
Power surge detected.
That's good.
Target identified.
That is the one. He really has a seismobomb. We're on the way. Take care of the power plants. Should I attack this one? That one can be damaged. Otherwise there's a lot of health. So let's see if we can take out some scouts that come this way. I'm not going to get in range.
Target lost.
Because they're innocent, right? They're harmless. They can't harm me just yet, so I'm fine here. As long as they're not attacking the power station, we should be fine, right? Actually, I played this mission already and I know eventually this bomber will start to move. So I'm just waiting for that. And everything that comes close, I'll just try and take out. Though they're going somewhere. It's interesting. By bumping into him. Oops, something's coming. Oh, that's interesting. Another scout. He's turning away, take care of the scouts. Right. It's paralyzed as well. The scouts are turning away too. Looks like they're all fleeing. So there it goes. Can't do anything at the moment.
Power surge detected.
So let's go.
Available. Target lost.
And well, the mission is complete, so let's go.
The Bionts were clever. Not even our smallest robotic rescue unit can dive that deep. A slightly built man might just be able to squeeze inside, but nobody could breathe down here at a pressure of 1200 atmospheres. It would take too long to design and build a machine that could take over rescue operations in this abyss. I've got an idea.
Challenger, geothermic power station, 5,402 meters to 10,039 meters.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands here, but Flint has a solution, as always. Flint, come to the Shangchang Long Haul immediately. Aye, Admiral. So here's Ping again. Well, have you found a bomb? Yeah, but it seems to be stuck at the bottom of some kind of deep artificial abyss. How deep? Too deep for me. We've got to get it out of there. Do you think a mining robot would be of any help? A mining robot could trigger the bomb detonator. There must be a way. You know, I was told once about an Aquaman that was developed in Machina, Antarctica. I'll discuss the matter with General Cox immediately. Yeah, maybe he can bring the Aquaman and a few scientists with him. That'd be one solution. General Cox can organize a jump ship transfer for the scientists of Machina, Antarctica. You and I should stop by a research station. There's some news about this Revion. I'm dying to hear it. Let's go. Alright, and where is the research station exactly? I'm going to make some repairs, do some repairs. It's a problem. And then it's off to whatever the research station is, I guess. Progress, probably.
I'm sitting with Admiral Ping in the research station of the Challenger area, looking at the blurred documentary film of the evil, designated by military personnel at the naval base as Servian. Servian, Surviving Union, is the name of the bioelectronic entity off the coast of Australia, which has entered into a symbiotic union between organic and mechanical electronic substance. Its boats form a single gigantic neuronal network, the center of which lies in the command center off Australia. That's why they're so hard to combat. The Bionts don't steer their boats, they are the boats. Sooner or later, we'll have to stab directly into the Servian's bridgehead and destroy its command and guidance center.
Progress. Research station, 822 meters.
So that's the source, and I should actually be saying Servion, or Servion, rather than Servion. So, yes, that's the central hub of the Bionts. They're just a neural network, and they are the boats, as Flint said. Oh, there's a scientist here. Nobody else to talk to here, so let's have a talk with the scientist. Ni hao, Admiral Ping, Nine Vaibin, whatever. Ni hao, Emerald Flint. What have you found out about the Servion? They're obviously using special initial wave transmitters which enable them to trigger earthquakes in the weak zones of the Earth's crust. What kind of bombs are they using? We've never seen anything like them. We presume the bombs cause the edges of the tectonic plates to vibrate by means of intermittent detonations. What kind of life form are they? They're not like us, and it's wrong to talk about them in the plural. They're a kind of network, presumably controlled by a central unit. How do you know? Our psychologists have drawn up a kind of psycho-profile using the messages of the Servion. What did it show, apart from the fact that they are deranged, power-mad lunatics? They believe themselves to be, or rather it believes itself to be, the only life form whose existence has a purpose. It's a view very much like the one we humans use to elevate ourselves over mere animals. That doesn't sound real good for us. So it has no moral reason to spare humanity, right? That's right. It is spreading across the world and wiping out any irritating pests that happen to get in its way, including us, gas breathers. How can we destroy it? You mentioned the central unit. Yes. On the one hand, it doesn't seem to understand the concept of I. On the other hand, it is conscious of itself. In the messages, the impression of a here and everywhere were conveyed simultaneously. That means the Servion does have an idea of where it's at home. Exactly. We've translated the concept as bridgehead, and this bridgehead is on the southeast coast of Australia, about where Sydney used to be. If it has a home, then perhaps we could pay it a visit and destroy it. It's possible, but I don't think we have the weapons to destroy the Servion, and that's including our nuclear arsenal. Yeah, well, we'll see. Thanks, Doc. Alright, so that is a problem. We've got the Homo Aquaticus. You'd better talk to Fritz Rasmussen. Aye, General. Where will I find him? He's waiting for you in the Polar. Cock's out. Alright, but there was the other station, Lotzi. still go to? Let's have a look here.
Lao Tse, mining of ores, 6,822 meters.
I want to talk here, nope. So that seems like a pretty useless station. So let's head to the polar then.
Polar, battleship of the Atlantic Federation.
I'm going to make a quick save and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's have a talk with whoever there is to talk to. I think that will... Oh, yes, there's Fritz Rasmussen. Cox is not available. So let's talk to him. Deadeye Flint, it's good to see you again. I still haven't thanked you properly for rescuing me from Santiago. Forget it, I know what I'm worth. What's the Aquaman doing? We've got him in a special high pressure tank so that he can prepare for his mission. Does he use any equipment for the dive? Yes, he will be given a pressure suit made from a titanium ceramic alloy. He'll breathe a heliumized carbon solution so that his lungs aren't crushed completely. Can he think? He has his own free will. He knows that he is the product of scientific endeavors. He accepts his situation completely. Rasmussen, I have to tell you that sounds like complete... whatever. You cooked up a thinking being. Even you have gone one step too far this time. Why? All gas-breathing people in Aqua live a life of imprisonment. And I needn't remind you that we have hardly adapted to the hostile environment. We are, all of us, one gigantic evolutionary mistake. Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, you're right. We all depend on a functional survival system. But the Aquaman, is he to be the future? We have already completed the first reproduction and insemination experiments. Perhaps he will be the forefather of a new species. I admit, he sounds extremely adaptable. He can breathe air or gases dissolved in liquid. Yes, that's what makes him so valuable for our purposes. There won't be a single gas molecule in his whole cell structure. Highly saturated, he'll be able to withstand the extreme pressure that awaits him. Yes, his lung system will be crushed to the size of a thumb. Can he defuse the bomb? We will be watching his movements through a fiber optic camera. We might be able to give him instructions, otherwise he'll pack it in a helium gel jacket so that you can bring it up. Do you know anything more about the Bionts? Plenty, but we'll get to that after this operation. We even have a film showing their bridgehead in Southwest Australia. So what's my job to be? You will get the bomb. While we are lowering the Aquaticus, Battle Squadron will have to protect the operation against any attacks by the Bionts. Admiral Ping already has his men ready down there. Aye, then let's get to it. What does the sonar say? Bionts in sight? Yes, they know we've located the bomb and they intend to defend it. Well, too bad for them, because I'm as charged as a swarm of electric rays. There won't be any joy for the Bionts today. Alright, so we are retrieving the bomb using somebody who can dive that deep. Yes, I am going to do that mission still, and that will then conclude the episode. So I'll see you guys in the mission. Recovering the seismobomb. With the Homo Aquaticus on board, you start over the rift, down below. Shogunate combat units have assembled to protect the entire operation. Take the waterman to the hole in Nav A that the Bionts have drilled in the Earth's crust. Your companion will then get out at 1200 bars and dive the rest of the way to try to recover the bomb. The Bionts will certainly want to stop him. If the waterman recovers the bomb, pick him up again in Nav A and he will bring the bomb on board with him. If you succeed, you must escape to safety as quickly as possible in the direction of Nav B. Your comrades will do their best to hold up the Bionts. So go to Nav A, the waterman will get out there. While you are waiting for him, you can help your comrades fight against the Bionts that are expected. If your companion fulfills his mission, pick him up again in Nav A and then towards Nav B. The geothermal power station is still nearby and still very sensitive. It was indestructible, right? Well, we didn't test that, so let's see if we can pull this off without getting much damage. Take me to the abyss at Nav A.
Sonar ready.
Nope, did I mess it? No, I didn't try. It's still, oh, it's over here. Look at that.
Navigation
On we
point
go,
reached.
or should I say down? I'll contact you. Alright, now be ready for battle. There are no enemies yet. If you notice the transition, that is because this is my second attempt, because I went down really fast. There are two bombers coming in and well, they chew through your armor if you don't look out. So I'm just going to let the allied bombers take care of most of them, and maybe try and paralyze a few scouts.
Torpedo ready. Power surge detected.
I'm going to bother with the bombers.
Target power surge detected. Torpedo ready. Target locked. Target locked.
Third bomber.
Target locked.
Do you still have any allies left? That's your point, that's.
Target locked.
Those rob bombers, it seems.
Target locked. Target locked.
Still moving.
Target locked.
Bombers as well.
Target locked. Power surge detected.
Let's go.
Target locked.
The bomb, pick me up. Is he going away? Awesome. Let's head back to Nav A.
Target
Pick him
locked.
up as fast as possible. You'll be able to jump into a boosting ship, isn't it? Stay exactly where you are until I've stowed the bomb away. Oh. Alright, don't spot me please.
Power surge.
Nope, you did. Stay still. Maybe then they won't spot me. That's it, I'm bored. Get out of here. FB, where are you? Go. Move it. Go. Bionts.
target complete.
Now it's safe to go by autopilot. Awesome.
The Waterman has no shoulders. He's genetically constructed to allow fluid forward motion in water. He breathes gas or liquid equally well due to his gill-lung membrane breathing system. His ribcage collapses according to the pressure at a given depth, compressing the volume of the lung wings down to a few milliliters. All gases have escaped from his bodily systems. He breathes an oxygenized and heliumized solution of carbon located inside his thermal dive suit. It took a while before we got the signal from below. The watermen had secured the bomb to the cable. We slowly started to pull it up. Done. Incredible relief. The helium of our breathing gases never smelled better than it does now.
Polar, battleship of the Atlantic Federation.
Light Flint, do you have the bomb? You bet, General. We did it. We recovered the seismobomb. And with that, I'm going to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and comment if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Piedrus out.